What's up? Welcome back to my channel if you've been here before, and if this is the first time that you've ever clicked on any of my videos, I hope honestly that you stick around. Today I wanted to share with you my July favorites. These are the things that I'm like, where is it? Where did I put it? The first thing that I want to share with you, and this is not new at all by all means. If anything, it's like kind of old. These are the NYX Butter Glosses, and the reason that these were my favorites in July is because they are unsung heroes. Whenever I wanted, like a glossy lip with like some color, not like a sheer wash because that's like a lip balm, but whenever I wanted a actual pigmented glossy lip, I had this one. This is the, what is it called? Orangesicle Butter Gloss for the longest time. So I pulled this out and I used it and I was like, these are amazing. They are super pigmented, super glossy, super long lasting. They're not like sticky. Then because of this one, I decided to try some other colors. So I got Apple Crisp, and this one is a very warm, ready apple, just like super delicious, super vibrant color. It's the one that I actually have on my lips right now. And then I also got Brownie Drip. These two are more for like the fall, winter, since that's what we're coming up to. I wanted to share these with you because I have been using them daily. I have been using these for those times where I'm like, okay, I want a little bit more color than just like a sheer lip balm, and they deliver. These are $6. You can get them at Walmart, Ulta, Amazon, literally everywhere. These are not new. These have been around for a hot minute. These have been favorites for sure. I found myself reaching for these two consistently, and these are the Sol de Janeiro, and I have the 40 and the 62. So the 40, this is my third bottle of this one because I just love the color. There's something about it that is it's like youthful but also complex. It's not like just like a childish scent, but it is like flirty, fun, playful, but not in a way that screams like watermelon, your basic pineapple scent, your basic like blueberry. This is a fruity, warm, soft, flirty, fun scent. I sometimes put myself on a timeout from this so that I can use my other stuff because I really, really enjoy it. And I'm not the biggest summer scent girl, but when it comes to this one, I really enjoy it. The notes for this one says, slip into silk sheets with intoxicating yet delicate notes of black amber plum, vanilla woods, and musk. I think it's the vanilla that does it for me. Just anything vanilla I will enjoy, but I don't know where they're really getting the musk because I smell more like fruity vanilla fun scent. So anyway, this, as you can tell, I am almost done with it. Additionally, I got this one I think towards the end of June, so I was able to have it for the entirety of July, and I have been adoring it. This is kind of, for me, the scent that is slowly like holding my hand and walking me into fall. Warm and nutty and delicious. And I think it's because of that vanilla in it. So this one has notes, well, it says, bask in the scent of summer with delicious notes of pistachio, salted caramel, and vanilla. I know that I have similar scents to this one already, but there's just something about the Sol de Janeiro ones because they are super long lasting. I know they're a mist, but honestly, sometimes I feel like they're on the verge of being like a perfume because of how long lasting they are. This, I've noticed that I've been using it a lot when I go to bed just because I want to feel like warm and cozy. It's very enveloping. It's very creamy, sweet, gourmand, definitely gourmand, like the pistachio. I can definitely smell it. It's a very fall scent for me. I know that they say that it's for summer, but I find myself wanting to use this more in the fall time. And that's probably why I'm almost done with the other one because I've used that one more in the summer. And now that it's like getting a little bit chillier in the mornings and in the evenings, I'm reaching for this one. So thought I would let you know that I have been using this a lot for the month of July. Something else that I want to share with you that I have been using religiously, consistently, daily. Okay, well, whenever I run anyway. I wasn't feeling too well for a hot minute, so I wasn't running, but I do have a half marathon coming up, so I need to start getting, like prepared and training for it because it's not a walk in the park. I did that once. Like for my first half marathon, I didn't train because I thought, oh, I got it, like no big deal. After I was sore for like 2 weeks. So I told myself, no, we're not gonna do that again. We're actually gonna train for it. So anyway, I got back to running in July and I have been using these consistently. I have like 3 different pairs of running shoes, but I find, and the reason that I'm touching the bottom of these is because these are my inside shoes. I do not use these outside. These are the Hoka Clifton 9s. I have found that I absolutely need a cushioned, like a thick sole when I am running. This also helps with like the jumping, not that I'm like jumping when I'm running, make me feel like the land isn't as hard. If you too are getting into running and you're like, you know, what is a good running shoe? I would say the Clifton 9s. They have a plethora of other running shoes, but I have found that these are the ones that have the thickest sole with the color combination that I like. So anyway, thought I would just let you know that these have been favorites for July. It may not look like it, but I'm kind of picky when it comes to jewelry. I want statement pieces. If I'm gonna be taking the time to wear jewelry, I want it to be either super minimal or a statement piece. And I had a pair of earrings from H&M that I adored, loved. This is my fault because I was always using the back part that was loose, and so I was always losing them. And luckily I found them every time, but this last time when I lost them, there was no going back. Like I lost it out like in another city that's like 4 hours from here, so I figured luckily H&M still had the exact same ones in stock. So what did I do? I bought them. And what do I do now? I use them with the correct backing. But these are like chunkier earrings that are very statement. They're a hoop earring, but they're not fully closed. So it gives me a little bit of like movement, dare I say, but they're still thick enough to where they're noticeable. But this time around, when I went back to H&M to get them, it had a nice little pair of like a teardrop. These are tiny, but they're still a little bit more elevated. I have found that these have been perfect for like every day. The little tiny like teardrop pear-shaped ones, I fell asleep with them the other day and they weren't jabbing me in the back of my ear, because sometimes they can do that. No, these didn't. I haven't tried sleeping with like the bigger ones, but anyway, if you want to put these on and just leave them and go to bed, take showers, they'll probably fade over time. But if you don't mind that, these have been amazing. So that's why I thought I would share them with you, because I have been using these daily. Something else that I use every single night and morning whenever like I'm fully awake and realize that my lips are dry and crusty and musty. Okay, they don't really get to that point, but you know what I mean? Like sometimes in the morning you wake up and if you're like a mouth breather, no shame, and you wake up and you got like saliva everywhere or your lips are dry and crusty, you need first water, and then you need some kind of like hydration station for your lip. That's what this Tree Hut Vanilla Overnight Lip Mask has been for me at night. I don't want something that is super scented because I'm going to bed, you know, like I don't want it just right under my nose to where I can smell it, because I have some of my other scents and body creams that I'd rather smell. That's why I think I have loved this one more than like my other lip masks, because it does smell like vanilla. It's not overpowering. And it fades after, I don't know, like 3 minutes or so. And it's very creamy. It's thick enough to where it's not like, you know, you're constantly eating it throughout the night. So I have been using this one every night. So anyway, I thought I would just share this one with you in case you're like, I don't want to spend Laneige money on a lip mask, but I also don't really want to go through a bunch to see which one is good. Thought I would just share this one with you because I have really thoroughly enjoyed it. Okay, lastly, I want to share with you some tops that I didn't really think I was going to enjoy until I tried one on, and then I needed a second, and then a third, and then a fourth. I know it's a little extreme, but hear me out. In the summertime, I don't want to feel flustered or just like a bunch of layers are touching my skin. Like I'm already hot and bothered and flustered, you know? These, you guys, I got from Walmart. The material feels like the Lululemon leggings. I'm not even lying. Like honestly, $5 or $4. I can't even remember. That's why I got a couple or several, because they are that inexpensive. I tried on the small and there was a lot of like boobage showing. The fit was perfect, but there was a little bit too much side boob and I didn't really want that. They have more of a high neck and I don't really have to worry about the top part or the side boobage because I got a medium size and they're actually long enough. I have a small torso, so these do go a little bit lower than like the average person. But if you're average height, these are beautiful. I don't like to wear a bra, so I just wear like the little nipple covers, sticky flower pads. I don't know the name, you guys. So anyway, I got it in this nice little magenta. And then I also got this beautiful mauve brownie chocolatey rich color. I love it. Then I also got this blue one. This one you guys have seen me wear DIY water fountain video. I love, love, love this vibrant color. It just feels, I feel like it makes my whole like complexion just like wake up. So I got this blue one, and then I also got this green one. And the reason that I got the green one, even though it's like giving more fall, is because I can always wear these under sweaters. I absolutely am a fan of wearing a shirt, a sweater, and a jacket in the fall or winter time because I'm always freezing. So these are not just for the summertime. Like I said, I am 100% sure that I will be wearing tops like this under my sweaters in the fall and the winter, especially because we like to keep, and by we I mean Anthony, likes to keep the house quite cool and chilly because he runs very hot, and it's just easier for me to layer up than it is to warm up the entire house. So anyway, that's why I thought I would share the shirts with you if you're someone like me who likes to not wear a lot of layers in the summer but also can get use out of these in the fall and winter. Anyway, now that I have shared my July favorites with you, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Truly appreciate it. I hope you come back for the next video, and I will see you in the next one. Have a marvelous, wonderful, beautiful day. Bye!